Hello guys, welcome to my video. My name is Farhan. I'm working as a data and information analyst at BKN Indonesia. On this video, I'm going to make a tutorial or sharing about how to make a clickable map specifically between province and city on TABLEAU. So clickable map is a system from the map that you knew on TABLEAU. Pretend that we already have this nationwide map, and as you can see, the border between provinces are now defined, and if you want to go to a specific province, then you show the cities within. You can click it, and you can also click the cities and go back to province level or national, and you can also click on two provinces and choose the cities within. That's what I am trying to share with you guys about how to make it. So here are some disclaimer. First, all the data is generated, so the data that you'll be seeing is not real. Second, I'm not a TABLEAU professional. I don't have any license on it. Just a normal user, just like you guys. I found this method unintentionally with my senior. We were both so happy, and so I thought it'll be beautiful if I share it with you guys. And if you find something wrong, make sure to consult your professional or clarify to your professionals. And third, this won't be a basic TABLEAU tutorial, so I won't go neither too basic nor too far, in hope that you guys will explore it yourself after watching this video. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to just ask on the comment below, and if I can answer it, I'll answer. Let's talk about what to prepare for making this system. First, learn the administrative level of the country. Here the case is Indonesia, so Indonesia is divided to provinces, and then each province is divided to regencies or cities. In Indonesia, cities can have two names. Those are kabupaten and kota, and each of them can be divided to districts. In Indonesia, you can call districts by kecamatan, districts, kapanewon, or so on, but we won't go that far in this video. It's only for level 1 and level 2. And as far as I know, US has their own system, just like state. Indonesia doesn't have state. Or in Japan, I think they have district as their second level. I don't know, but yeah, learn the administrative level specifically on your country or the country that you want to make the map. Second, prepare the SHP file. I'll put the link on the description below. Here is basically what defines each area of the map, either on the province level or on the city level. As you can see, Indonesia administrative entry, learn the characteristics of the data. As I mentioned earlier, I work on BKN Indonesia, that is Civil Service Agency. So I'm working with the data of PNS, civil servants. Some points that I might pinpoint is that, for example, daerah khusus Ibu Kota Jakarta, it's a capital city, so it doesn't have the level 2 institution, so you won't see Pemerintah Kota Jakarta Timur. They may have one, but it's how to say it, it's united on its province level, so we don't talk about PNS in Jakarta up to level 2. We only talk about PNS in Jakarta only on level 1. That is the jumlah PNS, or the number of PNS is right here. And for Jawa Barat, as you may see, we have Kabupaten Bogor here and Kota Bogor. In other case, we also have Kota Bandung and Kabupaten Bandung, where it is, yeah, they both share the same names, but they are actually different. They have their own area, they have their own institution, their own PNS. So if you don't know the characteristic of the data of your country, it'll be miserable that you may unintentionally combine the Kota Bogor and Kabupaten Bogor, which is fatal because they are different. And the second is that, as you may see, there are ID maps too that are filled with blank. That's because Provinsi Jawa Barat, it's on province level. The number of PNS is in Provinsi Jawa Barat is not merely the sum of the number of PNS from Kabupaten Bogor to Kota Banjar. It's not the sum of them. It stands on its own, so it will be tricky to put it on map, on the level 2 map. You can actually put it on its capital city, that is Kota Bandung, but I think that will be misleading, as Pemprov Jawa Barat has some units that are not in Kota Bandung, that are not located in Kota Bandung. So I decided to just put it to blank, so when you go to the city level, you won't see the number of PNS of Pemprov Jawa Barat. And last but not least, it's important to know that actually you only need these 3 fields, that is ID Maps 1, IOS 2, and Jumlah PNS. Even if you only on province level, you don't go to city level, you don't need to go to city level, you only need the ID Maps 1 or just ID Maps. But the first 2 fields, I think those are also important, as you will read the data not by code, so it'll be more readable. I think that's it. We can go directly to the tutorial. Now we are on TABLEAU desktop view. To open a file, click here. Don't forget to adjust it to your file extension, because mine is in Excel extension, so I choose this. If it's on CSV, choose text file, and so on. Pick one. It is my data. Wait for it to load your data, and here you have the data set called data. It's basically the sheet name on my Microsoft Excel. Its name is logical table. As you click on logical table, it consists of tables, and because we just have one table, that then is made of one table, we can add the SHP file that I mentioned earlier. It's on spatial file, and here is the folder. If you download the SHP file and then you extract it, you will have like these files. You can choose anything from it, because whatever file that you choose, the TABLEAU will import all of them. I don't know why, and by default is the one that you picked, so we don't need to now. Also, you can choose the one so that it's automatically added first to the logical table. Now this logical table has 2 tables, or made of 2 tables, and now you have to declare the relation between those tables. Here I pick ID Maps 1 because it's IDM1 and IDM1 P code. EN is for name, I don't know what it stands for, and P code is for code, just like the unique code of each province. 1 is for province, and pick it. And I pick inner join because all of our data has ID Maps 1, and close, and drag another one. It is IDM2. The default relation is wrong. You can simply change it by clicking here. and here ID maps 2. Here is ADM2P code. Just follow the steps and pick equal sign. And for this one, I pick left. Why? Because if you remember, we have some data that are pemerintah provinsi that has no ID maps 2, so it's better to use ID maps 2 so that those data will also be included. If you pick inner join, those data won't be included. Close, and you can click update now. It's optional to show your data up. Takes quite okay, it already loads your data. Here the ones that has no ID map still included to the table, and here are the tables included to this logical table. So now it's made of 3 tables. The next step is to make a dashboard itself. Let's start from province level. How to do it is on ADM1 geometry. You can drag or double click. I personally like to double click. Just double click. And there you go. You can see Indonesian map with border on each province, but if you hover the cursor, it shows nothing. It doesn't give you like province by province. So to define or to declare the meaning of each area, you should drag ADM1EN, YEN, I'll explain it to you later. Drag it to the tail. Now each area has been defined. As you can see, now they know what of each area stands for. To make it more meaningful, you can drag jumlah PNS to color. That's it. Now it has like different shades of blue. The darker it is, the more PNS there. You can see Jawa Timur, it's 1 million, and on Kalimantan Utara it's 200,000. Remember, these are generated data, and let's name it after province just to make it easy to remember, and then make another one for city. The steps are pretty identical, but it's ADM2. Double click on geometry, drag ADM2EN to detail, and jumlah PNS to color. And now here's the thing, why it doesn't have those different shades of blue? Because here we have one null value. What is that value? It's the literally null value or blank in Excel that I mentioned earlier. On the pemerintah provinsi institutions, they have like blank cell on ADMaps 2. And why it's what null? Because it's one distinct null value that is blank. It's actually not null, it's like you can translate it to undefined value. They don't know what blank refers to. So to handle this, just click filter here, and then we're done. It's now like on city level. And next we create new dashboard, so it's not on sheet level anymore. Let's name it after the province and change the size to reasonable ratio and drag province. Here I don't want to have legend to make it in full screen. Okay, and make another one. So here we don't, it's kind of like how to outsmart TABLEAU by making as if we have one clickable dashboard from province to city and vice versa, like the animatoric one, but instead we create two dashboard that looks like they are one. Drag city, remove the legend, and that's it. So here's the key of this video to make the relationship between the province and the cities within that province is on dashboard, because we are working with dashboard now. Click actions and not go to sheet but filter. You can rename it to province and city to make it easier for you to remember. And then source sheet is the province, and it is the sheets within that dashboard. Because you only have one, then it's the only option. And then target, don't forget to change it the city. So we go from province to city because province is like, province has some cities, not one city have some provinces. And this one is for the trigger desired for you when you want to change from province to city level. I like the select one. Single select only is checked when you don't want to provinces selected at once. I don't check it because I don't want, I want people to be able to click on more than 2 provinces. And then this one, I don't know what it is for. If you guys know, please tell me. I usually just click show all values because it's all. And this is also important, don't forget to change to selected fields and pick ADM1EN. Why ADM1EN? It is that I mentioned earlier. It's besides it can make you easier to understand the meaning of each area. Like it's the name. If you hover the cursor to an area, it shows the name, but it's also like it can be the bridging as well from SHP ADM1 and ADM2. They both have ADM1EN field, so you can use it as bridging the target. Like you see, it has ADM1EN, it has ADM1EN, and they are connected now. Make sure everything is alright and click OK. Then OK again. And it's the moment of truth. You go to full screen to test it. Let's say I want to look at this Maluku Utara province. Once we click it, voila, it zooms in and show the cities within this province. You can choose like the cities, like 1 or 2 of them. It's cool, right? It zooms in as if it's one dashboard, but it's actually 2. So, and this is another thing to consider, how to go back to the province level. If it's in TABLEAU, you can simply click or press the left button and then you go back to province level. But if in the case that you are embedding this dashboard to a website, you cannot expect all the people opening this to understand TABLEAU. So it's better for you to facilitate them an easy way to go back to the province level. I usually use this. It's navigation. You can drag it, press shift to make it floating, and that's it. Double click, navigate to the province, and let's say I wanna write it, go to province, and then we click OK, adjust the size. Oops. Okay. I personally like to put it on the upper right of the city dashboard, but it's totally optional. Okay, let's taste it from province. Let's say I want to go to Jawa Barat province, and you can see it. Then go to province and then unselect the Jawa Barat. And let's say we want to dig deeper into 2 provinces at once. Just click and drag, hold, and release. That's it. If you want to go back to province, don't forget to deselect the city first, then go to province and deselect the province. Okay guys, I think that's it. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask on the comment below. I'll answer it if I know the answer, and the opposite if I did something wrong or you knew what I told you on the video was wrong, just let me know so that others will know as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you on another video that I don't know when it will be. Bye.